Good afternoon and welcome to the ETC Sports Network. My name is Doug Foster and this is the preview to the Heartland Conference Girls Basketball Tournament preview. And joining me today of the number one seeded Bluffton Beavers is Coach Chad Shuttler. Coach, thanks for finding time to talk to us today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, you're in your 11th year with the Beavers, Coach, and share with us a little bit of how your progression has gone there at the school.
It's definitely been, somewhat of a rebuild since I came in, 10 or plus years ago. Kind of was a roller coaster for a little bit. We bring a class in and, they would gradually get better, as they moved from freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and then that group would kind of graduate and move on. And, we kind of start to process over a little bit. Then probably 3-4 years ago, when we built our new facility, it's really helped us to kind of springboard into attracting more kids that are of a quality caliber, each year that we move along the process. And so I think that's enabled us to kind of get where we're at. I don't think there's any secret that the group that we have as seniors, there's 6 of them, came in 4 years ago when this building started. So I think that's been, you can look back at one of those things that's really helped us, from a program standpoint, kind of have some of the success that we have.
And success is correct. 23-2, and that includes a 16-2 record in the Heartland Conference. For those of us who are checking out Bluffton for the first time, what kind of style do we expect to see?
I think we'd definitely like to get up and down the floor. Just like everybody, I think you have to kind of play to your strengths, and I think we've got good depth. We've shot the ball pretty well, and probably in the top 5 or 6 in the nation in terms of assist to turnover ratio. So we've handled it really well and like to get up and down the floor. And, if we have some easy baskets, try to take advantage of some. But, I think we've shown this year as well as last year, there's games and times when you can't do that. And you have to be able to match the style that your other team is playing a little bit. There's teams that are going to try to take the air out of the ball a little bit, and other teams that will speed you up. So you have to be able to play multi-dimensional. And I feel like we've been able to do that against different teams this year.
Well, to the tune of 23 victories, you've done quite a good job. You will be taking on the winner of the Mount St. Joseph Transylvania game that is played tonight. How do you match up with those two teams?
I think pretty good. Overall, Mount is probably a little bit smaller from a team standpoint. And I think the second time we played them, they've got a nice post player who was coming off of an injury, so she didn't even get on the floor. So we were, they were maybe a little bit short-handed, but they bring a lot of guards. So it might be a little bit tougher to match up to, and they run a little bit more 2-3 zone just because maybe their overall lack of size. Transylvania, on the other hand, I think has a good mix of, some depth at the post spot and obviously really good guards. So they've got a whole host of challenges that they're a really good team.
So the winner of the 4-5 matchup will play the Bluffton Beavers on Friday in the semifinal game, and it happens to be at Bluffton, so that's got to be an advantage, a little home court cooking, so to speak.
Oh, definitely. I think everybody likes to play in their home gym. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you have an opportunity to sleep in your bed the night before, practice in the gym, get shots up in the gym that you practice in every day. So I think that helps even from a game time standpoint of just comfort level with the facility, and I think everybody conference-wide plays better at home. So I think it's a good advantage as a team to be able to feel comfortable and to try to relax and play your best game.
Exactly. Coach, you mentioned earlier that you've got 6 seniors. Would you like to share a little bit about who they are and what they've contributed?
Sure. Our starting point guard, Taylor Knight's here with us today, and she's been our point guard for 4 years and has done a great job handling the ball, and it's probably one of those big factors in terms of turnovers and why we haven't had as many turnovers this year as a team. We have a good combination of guards, Taylor Whitaker and Caitlin Pennekamp, who on any given night can knock down threes and attack the basket really well, and really solid offensive players. Then we have a couple of kids that come off the bench, Felicia Cooper, Marina Lyons, and Abby Jerger, which give us some depth at some of those positions and have taken on point guard roles, off guard roles, defensive matchups, and typical kind of role player kids that do all the little things that help you as a team be successful.
Thank you, Coach. So if you'd like to catch the Bluffton Beavers, they will be in action on Friday, the 26th at Bluffton, playing the winner of the Transylvania Mount St. Joseph's game. Coach, thank you very much for your time today, and good luck in the tournament.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.